Hi! Welcome to Quarter 2, Module 1, Tailoring NC II. This module is entitled Draft and Cut Pattern for Jogging Pants. For this module, we have one LO or one learning objective, and that is to draft and cut pattern for jogging pants. Under this LO, there are 4 sub-LOs, and these are plan garment design. Second, take client's body measurement. Third, draft basic block pattern. And then fourth, cut pattern. Before we proceed to the main topic of this module, I want you to answer what I know. What I know. This part includes an activity that aims to check what you already know about the lesson to take. If you get all the answers correct, meaning 100%, you may decide to skip this module. I will be giving you 5 minutes to answer what I know. After 5 minutes, you may check your answer in the answer key. The next part is what's in. This is a brief drill or review to help you link the current lesson with the previous one. Now let us answer what's in. Let us first recall our knowledge from the previous lesson. Can you enumerate the standards for a well-constructed seam? Try checking your athletic shorts. Are the seams well constructed? Good job! Now that you know how to construct athletic shorts, let us proceed to our next project, and that is the jogging pants. The next part of the module is what's new. What's new is a simple activity to introduce the lesson. I want you to answer what's new and check your answer in the answer key given. What is it? What is it provides a brief discussion of the lesson. This aims to help you discover and understand new concepts and skills. I will be dividing this part of the module into 2 parts. The first part, I will be discussing how to take clients' body measurement and your project plan. The second part of this module, we will be discussing the drafting of the pattern for your jogging pants, which I will be presenting in the next video. So for now, let us focus on taking body measurements and your project plan. Jogging pants. Before we proceed with the main topic of this video, please be informed that after watching this video presentation, you are expected to prepare your body measurements or any family member's body measurement. This is in preparation for the drafting of your jogging pants pattern, which we will be discussing on the second part of this video. Jogging pants. This refers to sweatpants or bottoms worn for comfort or sporting activities or for some casual activity. And the following are the body measurements needed for the drafting of the jogging pants pattern. First, the waist. The waist is taken around the waistline with 2 fingers inserted under the tape. Hip. Taken to the fullest part of the hips, about 14 centimeters from the waistline. Crotch. Crotch is taken from the seam below the waistband using the L square with the short side under the crotch. Another technique is to allow the person to sit straight on a chair and measure from the waistline down to the lower part of the hip bone. So this is how you measure the crotch. Next, thigh girth or leg hole. Taken as width of the thigh. Thigh girth is also another term for the circumference of your thigh. Next, length of pants. This is how you're going to measure the length of the pants. This is taken from the waist going down to the desired length of the pants. Knee girth. Taken to get the width of the knee. Knee girth is another term for your knee circumference. Bottom. Taken around the ankle of the leg as width of the lower part of the pants. So this is how you are going to take the bottom. It is simply the circumference of the bottom part of your pants. This time, let us discuss the preparation of your project plan, which is actually part of your output for this module. So I have here the format of your project plan, and we will be discussing one by one the parts of this project plan. Okay, so the first part is the name of the project. In this case, the name of the project is Jogging Pants. Part 2 is the objective. After accomplishing the project, I should be able to first estimate the amount of materials needed. Second, to cut the front and back pants without wasting. And then third, to follow the order of sewing jogging pants. At this part of the project plan, you may copy the objectives in your answer sheet or in your project plan. Next, part 3 of your project plan is the materials and supplies needed. So in this part of your project plan, you're expected to draw a table, and then in your table, there should be 5 columns. The first column is intended for the description of materials, the second column, the unit, the third, quantity, fourth, unit cost, and then fifth is the total cost. Now, under the description of materials, you have here the materials that you need in the making of your jogging pants. So, of course, the first one is the fabric. At this part, you may also indicate the specific fabric that you were able to use in the making of your jogging pants. Okay? And then the unit, usually fabric is sold by meter. So you put here meter. In some other cases, it can also be sold by yard. So it depends on the store where you bought your fabric. And then the thread, it's usually sold by spool. And then 1.5 inch garter. So 1.5 inch, this will refer to the width of your garter. Okay, so it is also sold usually by meter. And then for the quantity, say for example, you bought 2 meters of fabric, so you put here 2. For the spool of thread, usually this project will just need 1 spool. So you put here 1, and then garter also 1 meter. The unit cost, say for example, 1 meter of fabric is 45 pesos in my case. So you put here 45 pesos. The unit cost will tell you the cost of the material per 1 unit or per unit. Alright? And then 1 spool of thread costs 10 pesos. So you put here 10. And then garter 5 pesos. Next, the total cost. The total cost will be the total cost per unit. So say for example, you bought 2 meters of fabric. So that is 2 times 45, and that is equal to 90. And then for your spool of thread, since you bought one quantity only or one spool, so 1 times 10, that will give you 10 pesos. And then for garter, 1 times 5, 5 pesos. After computing the total cost, you add everything for your grand total. So in this example, my grand total is 105 pesos. Alright? Next, part 4 is your project design. At this part, you may put or you may illustrate your own design. So you put the front, the side, and then the back illustration of your jogging pants. So it's all up to you. I'll be giving you the freedom to design your own jogging pants. Lastly is the procedure. So this one, all you have to do is to copy this in your project plan, the 15 steps in making a jogging pants. So that ends the body measurements, the list of body measurements, and the project plan that you are going to do in the following days to come. Now that you know the body parts needed in making a jogging pants and the parts of your project plan, I want you to proceed with the what I can do part of your module. In this part of the module, you are tasked to make a project plan. What I can do. Task. Teacher Jessie asked you to make a jogging pants design for the school's PE classes. She gave you the freedom to choose the color, sewing details, and trimmings for your design. Also, she asked you to make a project plan since the school will be financing the uniform. As a designer, your task is to make a design for the school's PE uniform. You will also make a project plan. I hope the task given to you is clear. If not, you may contact me or send me a message. So that's it. You were able to complete the first part of the module. For the next part of the module, I will be showing you how to draft your jogging pants pattern. Please make sure that you have the materials needed for the drafting of your pattern. At the same time, the body measurements or the list of body measurements. You can do that by simply measuring your own body measurement or choosing any family member's body measurements. So, I will be seeing you next time. Until then, bye! This aims mali again. Parts. The first part which will be discussed. Ay, kalangkot. So after which, Carmel, you will be materials and all that, and after which the body measurements and the project plan. So after this, the end of the video. Okay. Blah blah blah. Basta ka to, i-post na lang ang picture. And then you read, Teacher Jersey, I hope the task given to you. So, until next time, here na po ang ito na to kayo pa yun. Ako na